Drop your weapons. Fight for the Empire. Oof. I need a weapon. Oof. I need a weapon.
You'll say anything to get out of sound check.
Heads up.
Like that. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to the 3D version of Hang Loose. How's it? Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Okay. Today is Friday, the 21st of January. The year is 2022. First sip of the day. Kope, Hawaiian for cafe. I'm losing my subscribers. It's like the leaking boat. It's slowly leaking. I don't know if it goes below a certain number. I don't know if I'll be able to make never mind, videos. Anyways, my popular ones were cryptocurrency, and I get a little mileage out of the Shakespeare one because the Shakespeare people watch it. So I'm finishing up editing the very long Richard III. My horse, my kingdom for horse. I had to do that part, and I checked it out. And I'm like, I did a week Richard III. I mean, it was thrown at me because the guy had to leave early. I'm just like, I'm a menacing king, off with his head, a horse. And not that bad, but, And I'm feeling a little better. I have to do, well, it's not errand day today, so no excuse to make a long one, but it's tomorrow. I have to do all that stuff. Got switched around. Like when it was like super rainy. That's when it was pouring off out of the gutters. When it was raining that one time and it was really raining. Oops, sorry. When it was really raining, Hawaii is asking the federal government for damages. We had a big storm and it rained on us and we got lots of... It was really rainy. I mean, it was. But this seems to be like they're trying to make any excuse for asking for federal money. Hey, the guy's a big gig. Anyways, stuff in the news. Meatloaf died. The rock and roller Meatloaf at 74 years old. That's pretty old for a rock and roller, because like they got the rock and roll lifestyle stuff going on. The guy was kind of like a little overweight. But here's the thing I didn't know. I wasn't too impacted by it. One, because it wasn't me. I'm not dead. That guy is. But really, the other thing is that I never knew Meatloaf was such a huge international rock and roll star. I mean, I was in a rock and roll band in high school, thanks to two cool friends of mine in high school. And we had a pretty good run for about 3 years in high school. It's a whole story unto itself. But we had perspectives of different rock and rollers, and I've never even heard of Meatloaf. Matter of fact, the first time I heard of Meatloaf was when he was in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I didn't go see for the longest time until finally. But then when this guy was playing a 50s rock and roller and in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I was like, that guy's an actual rock and roller. Really? Okay. Yeah, they picked some obscure guy. Anyways, he was a huge international star. I remember he had that thing. I will do anything for love, but I won't do that. No, I won't do that. I was really not impressed with that song. When I remember my reaction, it's like it has this build-up kind of thing going on. I will do it, but I won't do that. I was like, But weak writing. Anyways, he didn't write his songs. So that, and the other interesting little news is Moby Dick was born. Yes. Arg. There she blows. Not a humpback whale, but some whale. I think it's whatever they call them. I think it's humpback whale. No. Yeah, it's a humpback whale. Anyways, they're cruising along and they see this little calf. Baby whale. Better not be baby shark, another demise of why YouTube crumbled into corporate hands. But baby, well, calf, humpback whale. And it's all white. They're not sure if it's a loose, where the skin is white and the pigment's still in the eye, or if it's true albino where the eye's going to be pink. Just freaks of nature. But now we're going to come back to, it's going to grow up. And oh boy. All those boats got close. Hey, look at the whale. Take me a picture. Oh yeah. There will be recompense. Now look at the headline. Guess I'm going to do a thumbnail. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that was awfully long. It just, I don't have to stay still too long. Just one goofy look at the goofy headline. Okay, public schools, absentees, no one wants to show up because COVID's going rampant. Let me tell you something about COVID. Here's the, and there's going to be another variant because this thing is still going on. Because people aren't wearing masks and getting freaking vaccinated, it's continuing to linger and spread on. And as it does that, then it gets mutants. Okay, that's where the mutations come from. And now they're expecting more mutants, like, hey, no sweat, there's going to be more mutants. We don't know what they're going to be like, but there will be. But Omicron is spreading so fast that in the hospital, this is what you got to look at. You got to check out the ICU. Oh, this is the terrible one. It's out of sync. It's out of sync. It's out of sync. Out of sync. Out of sync. Okay, go back. I'll be editing it. It won't look out of sync when I edit it. Look in the ICU, intensive care units. This is the emergency hospitalization zone, the part you don't want to be clinging onto life. They say fighting for your life. You're clinging. You look up at your own monitor. It's like, boop, boop, boop. It's like, oh crap. 40% of the people in ICU beds had 2 vaccination shots, but no booster. So that's very interesting. When it first got on scene, 90% of the people that went into ICU weren't vaccinated. So, booster. That's why the booster is going to be shoved down into the ranks of, oh boy. Okay, let's look at the newsies online, because I will do anything for subscribers, but I won't do that. I will never go nude below the waist during my videos. Anyways, it's a watch day. I had to say that. No, I'm wearing jeans. Just so you know, gross down. Now, back in the day, in 1986, that's so long ago, all you millennial people, you weren't even alive. You weren't even walking the earth in 1986. Oh my god. 1986, the 80s. Oh gosh. Okay. Solilio Moonfry, Punky Brewster of the TV series. What? That's her real name? Okay, so Punky Brewster, TV series national chair kid of the Just Say No anti-drug campaign for... Oh, by the way, Ronald Reagan was president at the time. Shock the heck out of you. She was on hand in the world school to speak for their peers and saying no to drugs. So what I want you guys to do is, whenever you find drugs, if you have drugs right in front of you, go, no, no, no. Alright, stop fooling around. Gangsters and capitalism. Oh, gangsters up. Oh, those book reviews. Oh. Okay, what's going on? We need some quality freaking feed. What happened to 5K? Well, I'll tell you some 5K story pretty soon. Lawmakers proposed a $600 million to fix Native Hawaiian housing program. Oh, you know what? We should probably fix that. It's been around for a long time. We never fix them. People get on the waiting list and die on the waiting list. That's how long they wait. They wait till you die. It's a convenient waiting list because they don't have to do nothing. You just get on the waiting list until you freaking croak. Alright. Now this is... Oh, just doing a number on us, eh? Oh, come on. Oh, here we go. Is this the same picture? Primetime players. Oh, they're doing this. They're doing this photo shoot thing. Okay, stand next to the new possible coach. Polynesian Bowl. Mackay coach, see? The Mackay coach, Doug Williams, is pleased that the big-time recruits like Kevin Coleman and Travis Hunter inset. This is Travis. Spurn big schools to get attend Jackson State. Yeah, but I'm going to go to Jackson State. White blows. The last coach blew it. They're probably going to get the June's Drone guy back and they pay him lots of money, but it'll take a long time. Meanwhile, volleyball. We got volleyball guys now back. Former Hawaii outsider Colpane will be on the other side in the net during today's match. The other side of the... What? So wait, what is the other side of the net? I don't know, maybe he's Benedict Arnold, but there's Colpane. Oh! Is the ball's gonna hit me in the face? No. Okay, so let's try to get over here. Because I just have this feeling that there's gonna be something in letters to the editor. And I'm notoriously not giving it. They found this gigantic coral reef off Tahiti. And it's like super deeper than the other reefs. So they're like, oh, it's untouched, pristine. You know what the reefs are doing? They're growing underneath pollution zone. They found an escape. You know what? We'll just grow deeper. Screw you guys. And they're like, oh, look how amazing. It's down below. It's trying to get away from all the chlorines in the upper layers of the ocean. And this is, what the hell? Happy 1 year in the birthday. It's been 1 whole year. They give this guy a lot of flack, but he's been doing good, I say. I says he's been doing well. No article, double click. What the heck? Please don't change, but go to Hot Treasures. Hey, I can't get this thing to work now. How come it did that? Double click, and then it's like all messed up. Okay. While I'm doing that, while it's trying to do something. Okay. For you on the go, with the most popular videos I do are in cryptocurrency. It's going to be big in 2022. Everyone wants to make money and it's passive income. So you sit there and it's like, reckon up. Now I'll probably discuss on my thing. I don't know. I'll do cryptocurrency. There's like wallets. See, I'm trying to speak to the people who don't know anything about cryptocurrency and go, what the hell? Because that's exactly how I was. Now there's this one that I'm involved with right now. Now this is PVC pipe. This is the little section of PVC pipe, as you see. You know, it's not even glued, so I can do this. That's what I thought was kind of cool, so I kept this. It's like, here, look, it's PVC pipe. I could put a camera on it, or I can put a microphone on it. But you know, so also I can put on it an antenna. So on the side of the house, there's something out there that's a PVC. It's mounted right now. It's called Helium, is the company, right? Helium. The antenna on top is one out of many, whatever, thousands of antennas of helium antennas. Now it's going to be a 5G network transmission. So instead of one big antenna that they have to go up and service, and then there's another antenna in Oklahoma, you know, telecommunication antennas, these are like, you can have a little antenna. A bunch of people have little antennas. Monitor little. It costs money though to get the antenna and get the box. You know, it's like, probably spending about $600 with getting the equipment. But you'd be mining helium coin, and it's probably going to go up a lot because it's a 5G thing, and they're going to want to use it. So back in the day, so I'm just saying, hey, there's something. I'll be saying some stuff. It's like my version. Wait to the end of the video when I'll tell you all about it. So you watch to the end of the video and they score points. YouTube, I didn't know you weren't my friend. And if you're not my friend, you're my enemy. Some crazy person said that to me. I said, look, like I'm not like your friend. I know you, but I'm not your friend. If you're not my friend, you're my enemy. Please don't change Pagoda Hotel treasures. Please don't change. Yes, this old hotel. See how irreverent I can be. I still don't got much time. Who doesn't got much time, Captain? Planned, decisive leaders needed to fight COVID. Wait, what do we got to look at over here? Something good. Lost freeze, multi-skilled workers who are back to me. This just conveys. Can't lose Stinko, gotta read that one. Jones had losing record at Southern Methodist. Oh, you gonna snitch on him? You know, he lost at Southern Methodist. Let's try this one. Multi-skilled workforce would be more effective. The last thing we need in Hawaii is more government bureaucracy. But since Governor David Ige, wax on, wax off, has brought up the issue, perhaps he should consider reconstructing state agencies by creating a multi-skilled workforce. Cite article January 17th. For example, merging the driver's license and registration division under police jurisdiction for public safety. This change automatically would reduce the frustration we witness every day about vehicles on the road with expired registration and safety check. It would immediately, then it gives you like tickets for that. It would immediately identify and notify police officers, go directly to the residence and impound the vehicle if required stickers are expired. Holy crap! Impound your car. Combining duties basically performed by both county and state would remove the jurisdiction restrictions, creating a more comprehensive and effective police state workforce. Whatnot. Yeah, I'm sorry. We value that you have an opinion, but I'm going to contest it as being sort of conducive of the police state. Patrick Cassini, they separate. They have traffic court and criminal court are separate, and there's a reason for that. There's tons of traffic stuff, and if your expiration vehicle, if it expired, you just get a ticket. I mean, jeez, impound your vehicle to come to your house. Holy shit! Jones had a losing record at Southern Methodist. Snitches wear stitches. Meaningless words. Here we go. This is something good. Meaningless words. As legislature convenes, history repeats itself once again. The state legislature has begun its session. Let's begin. The state legislature began. The Speaker of the House has said this year the theme will be economic justice, cultural justice, and environmental justice. I saw this I almost choked on my coffee then too. Yeah, how vague. They're turning into the Justice League. Justice for all. Justice. It's like who wrote that last minute? I read the entire article and nowhere did I read the description of justice and these things needed. Exactly. Words, just words as always. Patrick, Bridget, Bahwa, Eileen. Oh, wait, oh, you can't lose stink of all. Oh, I can't lose stink. We'll be stink eye about the rail, eh? We're not going to read that though. Not enough time. Oops, wrong one. Hey. Oh, gotta get back to my special zone. Just my safe zone. Get to my snowflake zone here. Anyways, that's it. It's Friday. It's not Aloha Friday because that's the last Friday of the month. I don't know. People never get that right. But aloha, aloha. Have a good day. Relax. Relax. Clean water. Clean air. Fresh aloha. If you can find it, let me know. Aloha. Where's the sun?